Wolves and Wolverines, I'm back. And I want to thank our first subscriber, because we have one now. And he asked me a question. He asked me, what's about gathering in the game? So, gathering in the game is really one of the most important parts in the game. There are people that specialize in gathering, so in farming if you want, and even try to make money out of it. What's their full ride? So one of the things we don't like in the game is people stealing from each other. I think everything is gained correct through hard work and joining our time together while we play together. So a trader, I'm thinking of Don Corleone, but he ventures from guild to guild, and when he enters game chat, he says, I can offer you 1 million, so 1 million resources. It might be mixed, 30, so it is 100 million for 33 meat, 33 water, 33 stones. So if you want to build up yourself, there are two possibilities. And one of the things I invested quite a lot and are quite high level is base production, with I harvest now, but it doesn't give really much. You see 4 times 3.8 thousand. So you can choose to keep. You need to upgrade one crystal cluster or one quarry to move on with your with your up leveling of your base. But you also can choose to keep the other ones very low, like level 9 or something. But in base production you can reinforce it with buffs. So I will show you the active buffs: meat production speed, water production, stone production, and crystal production speed. Those buffs you can find in your items under buffs, like this one, the 8-hour crystal boost, production boost, or the 24-hour production boost. An important thing is what the guild collects for you, right? And that's one of the things we are coming later, the importance of a guild for everyone. Like you see on the Alliance territory, so I got these resources for free when I claim them. Sometimes a red dot appears, it means it's full. You can't get any more and you should take them. Take what you can. Then further in resources, we can have a look at the buffs, but those are so you have to buy them. Right? So you see production supply, and when you have this buff, you get a plus 100, so a double production speed. You can also go to, it is €6 for 7 days. And I don't know if it's daily, but I think you get a daily reward. Let's check optional resources. The following rewards, I think it's an immediate, but you also get daily supply. So on the other hand, when you don't produce in base, and I'm telling you its production is quite low, you can go gather outside. So this is more interesting, because in gathering you can get a plus 100% bonus as well if you buy. But there are other bonus in guilds. So let's check the guild, and I think the pluses are those who can get a title, but you need to be R4, so you need to be officer to receive a title. Like Krasu, she got the warrior title and it gave her a percent pack defense and pack attack. And then the one here, the major domo, so he is the one who's getting an extra 10% in gathering speed. Gathering always start with so your alliance, she can have one mine or food, a spring or a hunting ground or a quarry. So the first place you go is to your alliance mine and you help the gathering. Now in gathering, and especially a real good gathering hero is our Venus. We will check her out later. But as you see, Venus is very versatile. So I didn't give her help in stones to gather. No, I'm selecting a secondary hero, and he has the gathering stones. So effectively, the second hero helps Venus in harvesting, and Venus has a special bonus to gather extra crystal. The other bonuses you can get in game. So one of the things I need to tell you as well. When you harvest inside your alliance territory, you get the resources double. Not all for you, it's 50-50. So when I gather water here in this spring, you can see reserves 500,000. So that's a lot more than what you can produce in base. The owner is goat because it's inside territory, and when I say gather, I will create a pack. You only just need one hero. You see the amount of troops. Even after having to rebuild, you can see with the amount of troops, you can always, if you have the courage, you can always start over and start with gathering again. When you're wounded, so now he's on his move to the spring, and he will not only gather the 500,000 for me, he will also give the same amount to the guild because it's on guild territory. So here you have a quarry. You will gather here as well. And for the gatherers, I take the green and the blue heroes. They have no military importance, so I reserve them, and they get specializations in gathering, gathering resources. We will come back to this topic on soulstones. You give also certain priorities on. You must be lucky, but if you implement stones on the soulstones, let's check one. Then you can get more gathering bonuses. This is a military bonus, but here resource gathering speed 1.2%. And if I want to add more, so this is nothing to do with gathering. Let's see, I think this one might have meat gathering bonus, and he has already specialized in meat gathering, George. So he gets an extra 2% meat gathering. Let's add some more. So I need to enhance 5 times to power up with these stones. And now wild animal extra boost, experience boost. Nothing to do with gathering. So let's add 5 more, and let's try a new stone. Meat gathering 1% extra. So like this you can build up your stones to level plus 40, enhancement to give them 8 extra specialties. So there is only one more thing to tell about gathering, and that is when the empire, when the king decides. Let's check and let's go to the crown. So when the king decides to release his buffs, so the complete server gets extra gathering bonus. Around the Holy Throne and the Holy Lakes there are also runes, and these runes can help you in production, but also in, I don't see a gathering rune, like here you see one of my troops went there to take the research rune to get a research bonus. That's another topic as well, but let's stick to business and show you here in the Holy Throne, the kingdom buffs. You see home building, harvesting, it's an extra 10%, and also the titles. So the throne isn't open yet. This is our wolf king, Asura, and then he can give a title of alpha wolf to the harvest wolf, who gets an extra 50% gathering speed. The beta wolves, they are, let me see, pack training, pack attack, the wisdom wolf, so he gets some crystal gathering boost, and research speed boost. I think I have told you the most important. If there are any questions, I hear them. Thanks for your attention.